This video and every other video on this channel is brought to you by our channel members. Join today for early access, bonus content, and more. Hey, what's up, Universe? It's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Welcome to Breaking Point. Nope, I'm not using the wrong arena. Nope, you're not seeing things wrong. Yes, this is the Raw arena just for the Shield entrance, because otherwise they're going to do generic Trio Entrance 3. And none of us want to see that. As the WWE Champion Seth Rollins, the Lunatic, the Master of Unscripted Violence Jon Moxley, and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns making their way through a sold-out crowd here tonight at Breaking Point. Starting off the show tonight for the Trios Championships. Reigns, Mox, and Rollins. A night of double duty for all three men. Rollins main eventing later tonight against John Cena for the WWE title. Roman Reigns facing Femi later tonight. Jon Moxley facing Tommaso Ciampa in a street fight later tonight as well. But for now, the Shield challenging the God Prophets for the Trios titles have made their way down to the ring. A big matchup to kick us off here. The Hounds of Justice have made their way to the ring. So, let's bring out the Trios champs, shall we? As the Shield have made their way to the ring. There you go, now it's the right arena. As here come their opponents. The LS11 Universe Trios champions. Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, and Moose making their way down to the ring. The God Prophets marching down to the ring. Big matchup here tonight for the God Prophets against the Shield tonight. Only one of these teams can walk out with the Trios titles. Will it be the God Prophets who won the gold back at WrestleMania? Or will the Shield make history tonight and capture the gold? We're about to find out. The God Prophets have been defending all over LS11 Universe as of late. They took the titles of TNA recently. And now, here tonight, they have a huge defense against the Shield. So, let's roll Trios titles on the line. I think it's fitting to say, the big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. With everyone involved in this matchup. As the official getting in the way of Moxley there, and Jon Moxley. Moose ducking him now. Moose grabs Mox now, and Moose. Super kick into the head. Both these teams had big nights at WrestleMania last season on the season finale. The God Prophets taking down the Murder Machines on WrestleMania kickoff to become Trios champions. The Shield on WrestleMania Night 1 coming back together as a group at WrestleMania for the first time in over a decade as a group at WrestleMania to beat the Bloodline. As now Moose is taking it to Jon Moxley. Kicking him down here, putting the boots to the head. Moose hits the ropes and big kick into the head. You heard the kickoff panel. It seemed that a majority of them favored the God Prophets to win this one, thanks to the Shield having to deal with double duty tonight. Jon Moxley now firing away at Moose here. Jon Moxley with Moose off the ropes. Clothesline taking him down. Mox goes for a double axe handle. Moose grabbing him now, and Moose. Super kick to Moxley. Moose getting him back up to his feet now, and Moose with Jon Moxley. Throwing him across the ring, off the ropes. Moose. Pop-up knee strike. Roundhouse kick. Moxley down. Moose. Getting him back up to his feet now. Moose throwing Moxley into the corner here. Big jab from Montez Ford. And now Moose coming in hot with another kick in the head of Jon Moxley. Tag made. In comes Angelo Dawkins. Angelo Dawkins taking out Reigns, but in comes the WWE champ. Here comes Seth Rollins. Rollins has got him. German suplex to Angelo Dawkins now. Rollins going for a leg drop. Dawkins out of the way now. Angelo Dawkins trying to pounce him. Moxley sidestepped there. And Moxley helping Rollins by a moment here. The top rope goes Angelo Dawkins now. Seth Rollins has got him here. And Rollins with Dawkins. Suplex back into the ring. Seth Rollins has got him down now. Seth Rollins leg drop. Taking down Angelo Dawkins now. Dawkins sidestepped in there. Rollins almost colliding with Reigns there for a moment. Rollins into a big bulldog there now. And Seth Rollins, no. Angelo Dawkins taking him down. And now Angelo Dawkins here with Rollins. Back up to his feet here. And Angelo Dawkins, big jab there. Pops him up. Taking down the WWE champ. Rollins is taking a beating right now from Angelo Dawkins. And Rollins bounces off the turnbuckle. Rollins coming in now, sling blade. Seth Rollins getting him back up to his feet now. Rollins throwing Dawkins into the corner here. Big forearm strike. Taking him down here. And Seth Rollins goes up to the middle rope here. And Seth Rollins off the middle rope. Frog splash. Rollins has got him down now. And Seth Rollins springboard. Goes for a moonsault. Angelo Dawkins out of the way now. Rollins caught here. Dawkins has got him here. Angelo Dawkins dropping him. Dawkins goes for a kick now. Seth Rollins sidestep here. Rollins goes for a forearm now. And Seth Rollins, here we go. Hooks the arms. Looking for. Going for pedigree. Angelo Dawkins countering. Dawkins clothesline to Seth Rollins. And now Angelo Dawkins with Seth Rollins back to his feet here. And Dawkins with Rollins into the corner. Tag made. In comes Ford. And Montez Ford and Seth Rollins, they've got a storied rivalry in LS11 Universe. As the Profits now working together. Montez Ford trying to cut Rollins off before he can crawl over the rest of the Shield. Seth Rollins now ducking him. He's got a hold of Montez Ford. And Seth Rollins forearms him in the back of the head. Rollins getting him back up to his feet. Goes for a super kick. Montez. Clothesline in the corner now to Seth Rollins. Dawkins, or Ford. Into a big splash there on Seth Rollins now. Montez Ford. Been 2 years since these two faced off on the first premium live event of Season 5 for the Intercontinental title. Long time for both men. A lot has changed for both men. As Montez Ford now kicks Rollins across the ring here a little bit. Hits the ropes. Montez Ford. Here we go. Looking for moonsault. Into a cover on Seth Rollins now, and Montez, no. Rollins getting the shoulders up now, and Rollins taken towards the ropes now by Ford. Montez Ford with Seth Rollins. Throws him through the ropes now. Rollins in trouble here. Montez Ford. Massive dive onto Seth Rollins. Ducks him now. Seth Rollins, forearm strike to Montez. Rollins now clearing off the announce table, and Seth Rollins. Oh, jeez. Whoa! Holy hell! What a move from Montez! And Montez Ford breaks the count as Angelo Dawkins sending Rollins in. Moose now, the legal man, and Moose, the former TNA World Champion, kicking Rollins in the head. Seth Rollins is down. And Rollins is bleeding right now as well. Moose now with Seth Rollins. Launches him off the ropes here. Moose pops him up. Right hook connecting to Seth Rollins. And Moose cutting him off before he can get to Roman Reigns. Moose now with Rollins. Northern Lights suplex into a cover. One. Moxley making the save. And now Moose taking down Moxley. Moose now with Seth Rollins back up to his feet, and Moose. Right up from Seth Rollins now. Rollins firing away at Moose here, and Seth Rollins with Moose. Puts Moose in the ropes now, and Seth Rollins, his turn. He says, Ford, watch this. This is how it's done. Seth Rollins runs the ropes. Wrecking ball drop kick to Moose. Rollins now with a big knee strike, taking down Moose. The wrestling god is down. Seth Rollins now grabs a hold of Moose here, has him by the back of the head here, and Seth Rollins with Moose up on the announce table. Right hook connecting. Seth Rollins now with Moose. Rollins. He was going up. Moose. Oh, no! Moose with Seth Rollins now. Referee restarting the count here. Moose with Rollins up on the announce table now, and Moose. Oh, God. Moose. Through the table goes Rollins. And Moose now with the WWE Champion back into the ring. Rollins down, tag made. Montez is in now, and Montez forward. Here we go, sizing Rollins up. The flying blockbuster. And Montez forward, going up from the heavens. It's over. It's over. Roman Reigns finally getting in the ring to make the save. Rollins is still down. Rollins is not moving right now. The God Prophets. John Cena's got to be watching this and licking his chops right now. Seth Rollins takes the swipe. Montez Ford now. I'm used to him doing this with Dawkins. It's Moose instead, though, helping out Ford. And now Moose picking up Seth Rollins. Moose with the visionary. Good God. Dishing out a vicious knee strike as Rollins gets caught, and Moose slamming him down again. Seth Rollins ducking him now, and Rollins swinging Moose around now, kicking the ribs. Seth Rollins, here we go. Desperation play. Pedigree. Into the cover on Moose now. Angelo Dawkins coming to make the save as Moose gets up as well. Big drop kick there, staggering Moose. Moose has got Seth Rollins, though, and Moose shoves him down. Moose now with Seth Rollins back to his feet, kicking him in the head repeatedly. Moose now with Rollins back to his feet, and Moose looking for another Northern Lights. Rollins down. And Moose into the cover, looking to finish the job with spear. Oh my God. Seth Rollins out of the way. Rollins, big jumping neck breaker. And here comes the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns coming in against Moose. Roman Reigns is in now. He is getting fired up. Roman now with Moose. Into the corner here. Big clothesline. Into an elbow strike. Shoves him down now. Roman grabs Moose again now, and Roman Reigns. Reigns coming in, trying to clean house like the days of old for the Shield. Moose down in the ropes now. Roman slipping past Mox here. And drive-by. The drive-by drop kick from Roman Reigns. Oh, and the Prophets leveling the playing field there. Roman wiping out Angelo Dawkins. Grabbing onto Montez Ford. Moose! Dropping Roman now, and Moose. Here we go. Win for the spear. Roman sidestepped. Counters with one of his own. Roman now. 1, 2. Moose is still in it. Moose rolls it back over now on Roman. Moose now going after Roman, kicking him in the back now. Roman rolling back to his feet here. Roman going for a boot. Moose out of the way. Moose now with Roman. Uppercut to the back of the head. And Moose now with Roman kicking him in the head. Moose with Reigns into the corner of the God Prophets. Tag made back to Montez Ford. Moose and Ford now working together here. And Ford taking down Roman. And now Tez coming in hot. Roman out of the way. Roman. He kicked him there briefly. He got him now. He's throwing him across the ring into the corner. Tag made and Seth Rollins in now. Rollins and Reigns. Double axe handle from Rollins now. And Seth Rollins sends him off the ropes. Ducks him. Rolls through. Roundhouse kick. And Seth Rollins, springboard, moonsault. Montez is down now, and Rollins tagged to Mox. Now Mox back in for the first time since the start of the match. Stomping a mud hole in in Montez now. Montez Ford, right hook into the back. Counter for counter now. Montez Ford, Enziguri there. Taking down Mox. Montez getting him back up to his feet here, and Montez Ford goes for the super kick. Moxley kicks him in the ribs into Paradigm Shift. Paradigm Shift. No! Mox went for the Paradigm Shift. Hit it, and Ford kicked out. Moxley now caught. Spanish Fly from Montez Ford. Taz goes for him. Moxley swings him around, and Jon Moxley now kicking the ribs. Paradigm Shift one more time. This one busts him open. Into a cover. 1, 2. Montez Ford stays in it. Ford now with a wicked spine buster there to Mox. Montez now getting a hold of Moxley. And now Taz with Mox. Throws him into the corner now. Big right hook from Dawkins. Tag made. Angelo Dawkins now with Mox in perfect position for that big elbow there. Angelo Dawkins now getting Moxley back to his feet. And Dawkins. Spear! Dawkins now getting Moxley back to his feet again here. Angelo Dawkins. Punch to the midsection of Jon Moxley. Grabs a hold of him, kicks him in the ribs. Angelo Dawkins swinging him through there, taking down Mox. Mox coming in now. Dawkins busting the knees up of Moxley there. Jon Moxley down. Angelo Dawkins for him here. And Jon Moxley, big knee strike there, taking him down. Tilt-a-whirl slam there from Dawkins now. And Angelo Dawkins with Moxley. Sky high! Into the cover now. 1. Roman makes the save. And now Angelo Dawkins with Jon Moxley. Rolls through. Taking him down. Mox is down now. Angelo Dawkins saved by the WWE Champ this time. And Seth Rollins sent crashing down. Jon Moxley now with a big clothesline to Angelo. Tag made. In comes Roman. Dawkins and Reigns now going back and forth here. Roman Reigns taking down Angelo Dawkins, and Roman Reigns firing away at him now. Roman's got him up on his shoulders now. Roman Reigns. Big discus punch there. Taking down Angelo Dawkins. Roman now with Dawkins. Into the corner. Tag made. Mox back in now, and Reigns and Mox. Big move there from Mox. Tag made. Seth Rollins back in, and Rollins. Sling blade to Angelo Dawkins. Hits the ropes. Goes for a leg drop. Angelo Dawkins now. Big clothesline to Rollins, taking him down. And Rollins pulling himself up in the ropes now. Seth Rollins has taken an absolute beating in this matchup. Oh no, and it looks like it might happen again here. Angelo Dawkins hits the ropes. Dives out onto Rollins. Dawkins now with Rollins back to his feet. Angelo Dawkins taking down Seth Rollins. Angelo Dawkins getting fired up. And wait a minute. Roman Reigns Bumps shoulders with him. Superman punch. Referee is at the count of 7. And Dawkins breaking the count. 9. Seth Rollins slides back into the ring and Reigns setting Rollins up. Pedigree to Angelo Dawkins. And there's Montez for the save. And now Rollins coming in hot now. Dawkins grabbing onto Seth Rollins now. Angelo Dawkins. Oh, wait a minute. The God Prophet's attacking the Shield at ringside. And Seth Rollins fighting back from underneath, though. And Moose and Mox now launching at one another. Moose going after Moxley. Reigns joining in. Angelo Dawkins has now got Seth Rollins up, and Angelo Dawkins goes for a right hook. Rollins countering into curb stomp. Slides into the cover. 1, 2. The Shield are Trios champions. The Shield are Trios champions. Just like that. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Jon Moxley have done it. Just like that, the Shield are now the Trios champions. What a war for the gold tonight. Just like that. Rollins took a beating, though. He is not going to be walking into the main event tonight 100%. That's for sure. It absolutely now concerns me, the state of Seth Rollins heading into the main event. But your winners and the new Trios champions, as you see Rollins favoring his ribs, Moxley, Reigns, and Rollins, the Shield hold the gold. Fortunately for all three of them, they've got a little bit of time to rest up before their next matches. But with all of that being said, we move in to our next matchup of Breaking Point. Right now, the European title on the line. All right, well, up next, as Seth Rollins, I can now confirm, is being tended to by medical. The following triple threat contest, set for one fall, is for the European Championship. Out first, say his name, he appears, Joe Hendry, making his way out to the ring. Joe Hendry making his way down, the former two-time NXT champion, the former TNA World Champion, the former Digital Media Champion, former NXT Tag Team Champions. And now tonight he looks to win his first title as part of Raw's main roster. Joe Hendry. Out next, a former European champion in his own right, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Former world champ in his own right as well. Looking to put on banger after banger tonight. And looking to kick the head off of Jordynne McDonagh and become European champion. Sheamus marching down to the ring. Huge matchup tonight for him. He has been on a roll since coming back to Raw in the draft this year. And we're about to find out just what awaits as he challenges for the European title. So, Sheamus has made his way down to the ring. The second of the challengers. He and Joe Hendry make a bit of an uneasy alliance against the Scapegoats lately. We've already seen it be an up and down night for the Scapegoats on the kickoff show with Nathan Frazier. Alright, and finally, here comes the champion. The Irish ace of the Scapegoats, J.D. McDonagh, the European champ, making his way down to the ring. McDonagh set for action here tonight. A big defense against two men that have seemingly had his number as of late, with Sheamus and Joe Hendry. So, McDonagh set for his first defense on a PLE. He beat Mr. Iguana to keep the title a few weeks ago. But now tonight, he has to try and take down Hendry and Sheamus. So, J.D. McDonagh making his way down to the ring. Without further ado, let's do this. Alright, so here we go. The European title on the line, a Scotsman and two Irishmen. Hendry, Sheamus, and the champion, J.D. McDonagh. Here we go. And here we go. Hendry coming running in at McDonagh now, and Sheamus coming in at Hendry. And J.D. McDonagh. Oh, Hendry getting blasted by Sheamus, who hits him with a double axe handle. Sheamus going into the ring. This matchup starting quick. Sheamus goes in, going for a flying clothesline. Hendry pouncing on Sheamus now. Joe Hendry taking down Sheamus now, and Joe Hendry right up now to J.D. McDonagh, taking him down. Sheamus and Hendry now exchanging some big strikes. McDonagh now rolls Joe Hendry through into a cover. Sheamus making the save. Sheamus now with J.D. McDonagh. Throws him into the corner. Big punch in the corner now. Joe Hendry kicked in the midsection. Sheamus. No. Hendry. It's anyone's game in a matchup like this. We've seen people like J.D. McDonagh find a way to escape matches like this against two much bigger, much stronger competitors, people higher up in the rankings of WWE than them. It's happened many a times in the past, and it very well could be happening here tonight. There's Joe Hendry firing away at J.D. McDonagh. He's got him punching him away in the midsection now is Joe Hendry. Oh, and Sheamus now with a kendo stick. Taking that kendo stick to its breaking point, if you will. J.D. McDonagh now caught with a stun gun by Sheamus. Sheamus going up to the middle rope now, and Sheamus flying knee strike. Joe Hendry breaking it up by falling onto the pin. Sheamus now with a right hook to Joe Hendry here, and Sheamus, no. Hendry answering back now, and Joe Hendry grabs Sheamus, going for fallaway slam. Sheamus with a right hook into the back now, and Sheamus, no, caught by McDonagh. J.D. McDonagh, poison rana to Sheamus. Joe Hendry now getting caught by the champion here. McDonagh with Joe Hendry into a big clothesline, taking him off his feet. McDonagh now, what is he thinking here? Going up, goes for a springboard moonsault. Joe Hendry now, no. McDonagh's got Sheamus here, and JD McDonagh backstabber to Sheamus. Joe Hendry's got it. McDonagh now, and Joe Hendry gut wrenches him up, taking him down. Sheamus has got hold of him now. German suplex to Joe Hendry. Hendry goes down, out of the ring rolls Hendry. Sheamus now as McDonagh, slamming down the arm. And Sheamus into a big chomp here. What is Sheamus doing now? He's got McDonagh up. JD McDonagh slides out of it, shoves Sheamus away now. And JD McDonagh rolling through into a cover. There's Joe Hendry to make the save. Joe now with McDonagh on the ropes. Joe Hendry leapfrogs him, ducks him into massive arm drag to JD McDonagh. Sheamus with a double axe handle to Joe. Into a cover now. Sheamus with Joe Hendry down. Kick out from Hendry. JD McDonagh now catching Sheamus. Lifts him up for Spanish Fly. Hendry now with McDonagh. Throws him into the corner now. Joe Hendry. Big uppercut there. Taking him down. Hendry getting McDonagh back up to his feet now. And Joe Hendry. Sheamus grabs a chair. Oh, and he hits Hendry with it. And again, Joe Hendry getting leveled with that chair. Sheamus getting him back up to his feet now. And Sheamus with Joe Hendry off the ropes. Leapfrogs him. Brogue knee. Hendry pushing him back, though. Joe Hendry grabs onto Sheamus now, getting him back up to his feet here. And now Sheamus and McDonagh both in some trouble here. Joe Hendry getting on a roll. And now Hendry's got JD McDonagh back to his feet now. Joe Hendry catching McDonagh now into fall-away slam. Taking him down now, and Hendry spins around to face Sheamus, kicking him in the midsection. What is Sheamus doing here? Hendry. Sheamus getting McDonagh back up to his feet now, and Sheamus with JD. Lifts him up. Sheamus with JD McDonagh. Fall-away slam. Coming in, goes for a brogue. Hendry ducked him now. Hendry with Sheamus for standing ovation. Hendry now. 1, 2. Sheamus kicks out a standing ovation. Sheamus somehow staying in it. Hendry firing away at Sheamus now, knocking him back. JD McDonagh now. Avalanche to Joe Hendry. Sheamus now, kendo stick to McDonagh. Sheamus looking to cover Hendry off McDonagh's work. 1, 2, no! Not like Sheamus to do something like that typically. Now Sheamus grabs Joe Hendry. Sheamus looking for high cross to Joe Hendry. And JD McDonagh. McDonagh. Spanish Fly to Sheamus. And JD McDonagh. Well, I thought he was about to go for the cover on Hendry. Instead, he's got the kendo stick. Hendry staggering. McDonagh kicks him in the leg. JD McDonagh, now he's going for the cover on Hendry. But it might be too little too late. It is. Hendry kicks out. Had McDonagh gone for the cover right after dropping Sheamus, he might have retained the European title right then and there. Joe Hendry knocking back JD McDonagh now. Hendry headbutts him. Shoving him back. Right hook taking him down. Sheamus grabbing the steps now. And Joe Hendry and Sheamus now. Hendry sidestepping him. Sheamus has got Joe. Throws him off the ropes. Joe Hendry. Counter. Right to Sheamus now. And Joe Hendry. Oh, McDonagh. McDonagh. Devil inside. Sheamus now with McDonagh. Knocking him back. Neither man going for the cover on Hendry. And now he is. McDonagh trying to steal it. Sheamus making the save. That's what I meant by guys like McDonagh win matches like this all the time. And Sheamus, no. Joe Hendry. with Sheamus up on the top rope now, and Joe Hendry has Sheamus. Joe Hendry coming in hot for superplex, taking down Sheamus. And Joe Hendry now with Sheamus. Big right hook connects. McDonagh. No, Sheamus answers back. Sheamus. Big lariat to JD McDonagh now, and Sheamus went for the brogue knee. Joe Hendry caught him. Hendry with Sheamus. Standing ovation! McDonagh now. No, Hendry saw him coming. And Sheamus, or McDonagh's in trouble now. Joe Hendry looking for one more. Standing ovation to McDonagh. Knocks Sheamus down in the corner, and Joe Hendry into a cover. 1, 2, 3. And Sheamus got hung up in the corner for a second too long, and Joe Hendry gets the win. Joe Hendry is European champion. Just like that. Joe Hendry takes a beating. He took the high cross and the devil inside. But Sheamus and McDonagh got so wrapped up fighting each other that Joe Hendry hit them both with standing ovation. And then when Sheamus was recovering from his, Joe shoved him into the corner, dazing him again. I think Sheamus' head hit the turnbuckle or something. You can see right here is where it started to wrap up. He got Sheamus. He hoisted the big man up, nailing the standing ovation. McDonagh tried to hit the Spanish fly. Hendry hit him with one. Your winner and new European champion, Joe Hendry. And there it is. You've done it, Joe. Your first title as part of Monday Night Raw. What a win and what a moment for Joe Hendry tonight. The European title is his. Joe Hendry has done it. The first singles title change of the night. The second title change of the night here at Breaking Point. All right, folks. Here comes the Tribal Chief. It is one of the 3 matches for the Shield tonight, as they each pull double duty following the opening contest. But now, the Tribal Chief is just a little bit more decorated than he was earlier tonight, because now he is also 1/3 of the LS11 Universe Trios Champions. That title around his waist means that the Shield can defend anywhere in the LS11 Universe, so you never know when we're going to get them to show up next with those titles. Roman Reigns making his way down to the ring tonight. This is a huge rematch tonight from one of my favorite shows of Season 6. All the way back to Season 6 on the Raw after Armageddon last season, where the show was exactly what the name would suggest. It led us to a Skeleton Crew episode of Raw where so many people were injured in the Armageddon show due to huge moments in it. Several stars were injured during a brawl between Bronson Reed and Moose before the show even began. And then Roman Reigns, who made his return at the end of Armageddon last year, would actually compete on the Raw after Armageddon on an episode called Skeleton Crew, where Roman Reigns would face an NXT upstart named Oba Femi. They agreed to run it back one day when Oba got to Monday Night Raw, and now here we are tonight. It is running back, but not in the respectful manner. As tonight, it is going down. Roman Reigns gonna go one-on-one with Oba Femi. Reigns marches down to the ring. He probably took the least of a beating out of the 3 Shield members earlier tonight. So, one-third of the Trios champion, Roman Reigns. We'll be seeing Jon Moxley face Tommaso Ciampa, the man that Oba Femi helped beat Roman Reigns last month, which is what led to this tonight. And then in the main event, it'll be John Cena versus Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship. Roman Reigns throws the one to the sky. It's about to go down here at Breaking Point. Roman Reigns, with his third of the Trios title, held high. Reigns has had many a championship runs here in LS11 Universe, but this is the first time he's ever been a Trios champion, the first time the Shield ever held a title together that all 3 men were considered holders of at the same time. So, with Roman Reigns in the ring, let's bring on the ruler of Monday nights, as everyone rises to acknowledge the Tribal Chief. And here comes his opponent. One of the newest stars of Monday Night Raw, a breakout star at that, accompanied by his new mentor, William Regal, to the ring. A man that has had problems with Roman Reigns for almost a year now in William Regal. He was the wise man for Jimmy Uso's version of the Bloodline as well. But now here he comes, the ruler of Monday Night Raw, Oba Femi, making his way down to the ring. Oba Femi and Roman Reigns, it is finally about to go down. The rematch that we have all been waiting for quite some time. Oba and Roman about to throw down. So Oba Femi marching down to the ring. This is huge tonight. I'm excited for this one. I hope you all are as well. Let's do this. Without any further ado, Reigns and Femi. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. Roman starting out strong. Oba Femi turning it around though. A big forearm strikes there. Taking him down now, and Oba getting Roman back up to his feet here. Oba Femi. Femi and Reigns locked up. Oba Femi outpowering the Tribal Chief. Oba taking the shot. Into a massive uppercut there. Roman Reigns down. Oba Femi getting him back up to his feet now, and Oba throwing Roman across the ring into the corner now. Roman out of the way. Countering it here. Roman Reigns with a big boot. Oba Femi now trying to get back up here. Roman Reigns. Big uppercut connecting now. Roman Reigns. Taking the midsection now. Grabs onto Oba. Roman Reigns tilt-a-whirl. Slam! Taking him down. Oba Femi now. Grabs onto him. Uppercut connecting. William Regal looking into the ring now, and Regal grabs a kendo stick just in case, but Oba Femi saying, I don't need it, as he hits a massive discus punch on Roman Reigns. And now Oba with Roman. Lifts him up. Roman Reigns. Knee into the face, knocking him back. Roman now into a clothesline. And Roman, it's rare we have to see Roman Reigns fight from underneath. But right now, Oba Femi is controlling this matchup. He's got Roman and Oba Femi launches him. Oba Femi grabbing Roman again now. And Oba Femi with Roman Reigns into the corner. Reigns in some serious trouble right now. Oba Femi manhandling him. Roman kicks him in the head, though, and Roman trying to come back into it now with big right hooks to Oba. Oba Femi now getting picked back up. Roman Reigns caught now. Oba Femi's got him by the throat. Roman counters it. Oba sidestepping him now, and Oba Femi ducked by Roman. Roman Reigns went for the Superman punch. Oba Femi throwing him down. And now Oba with Roman into the corner now. Oba Femi with Roman Reigns on the top rope. Oba Femi. Oh my God. A military press slam. Roman Reigns down. Oba. Fall from grace. Roman Reigns somehow staying in it. And Roman collapses out of the ring. Oba Femi now with Roman. Oh! Reverse powerbombing him. I think Roman maybe tilted his weight there for that one. And now Oba, referee at the count of 5. He's got Roman up again. 6 count, Oba Femi. Jesus! Oba Femi. Manhandling Roman Reigns now. And Roman Reigns kicked in the midsection. And again. Into a clothesline. 5 count. Over the count of 6. Breaking the count at 9 again. Roman is down. I can't tell you the last time I saw Roman in this much peril. Oba Femi with a clothesline across the back. And now Oba. Wait, Roman. Roman's got him. Roman's got him up. Dropping him. And Roman Reigns trying to fight back from underneath now. The Chief trying to fight back in against the ruler now. Reigns and Femi. Reigns is in ground and pound mode right now. He's got Oba down. Roman Reigns picking him back up now. Roman Reigns. Reigns coming in hot. Oba Femi ducks him. Oba Femi. A second fall from grace. Roman is still in it. And Oba Femi just uppercuts him. Oba now grabs Roman, sending him off the ropes. Roman, hip toss taking him down, and Roman Reigns. Regal getting involved now. Regal yelling at him. William Regal yelling at Roman. Roman. Here comes Oba Femi. Roman ducks him. Roman Reigns. Knocks him back. Superman punch! And now Roman. Here we go. Into... Oh my god! Fall from grace! 1, 2, 3! Femi just defeated Roman Reigns! Roman may not have been coming in 100%, but the record book will never mention that. The record book will always remember the night. Femi beat Roman Reigns. Femi defeats Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns came running in for a third spear, and Oba caught him with a third fall from grace. Femi has defeated Roman Reigns at breaking point. Oba did it. Roman, the tribal chief, has fallen tonight. Femi with the biggest win of his career so far. All hail the ruler. All right, it is time for an Extreme Rules match. A Battle of the Brothers Round 2. A rematch from Payback last month. As here comes main event Jey Uso down to the ring. Jey Uso battling his brother once again tonight. Jey Uso bringing the whole crowd alive right now. The Yeet Man cometh, as they say. Main event Jey. Makes his way down to the ring. Jey Uso, the People's Champion, after he beat The Rock at WrestleMania. Former United States Champion, multi-time Tag Team Champion. Jey Uso. This crowd is yeeting tonight. The most robotic yeeting you've ever seen. But they are yeeting here tonight at breaking point. Huge night for Jey as he tries to get redemption over Jimmy after everything that happened. And here comes his opponent, Big Jim, the leader of the Forsaken, the Bloodline, whatever you want to call him. Has the Evolved Champion Journey Fatu and his little brother Solo by his side. His wife Naomi not here tonight. Massive congratulations to Jimmy and Naomi, who are expecting a child together in about 9 months. Naomi, or about 8 months now. Naomi, I believe, said she is at 7 weeks now. So we are going to miss Naomi for a while, but as you all know, we do respect maternity leave in the LS11 universe. My mindset on it is, if I'm going to claim I can do it better, then I'm going to respect something like this. Then I have to respect the maternity leave. It's like we didn't have Becky for the entirety of Season 2 and the first half of Season 3, for example. So, Jimmy and Jey about to throw down here at breaking point. Here we go. Oh, they both run at each other. Jimmy firing away at Jey. Jey countering now. Jey Uso sweeps the leg. Jimmy down now, and now Jey Uso headbutting him. And now Jimmy ducks under him, grabs Jey from behind. Jimmy Uso with Jey, has him up, taking him down. Throw him across the ring, into the corner. Big clothesline now. Jimmy, snapmare, taking down Jey. Jimmy Uso coming off the ropes, goes for a headbutt. Oh, and Journey. Journey Fatu, who was the difference maker last month at Payback. Journey Fatu. The Evolve champ, the difference maker there. Of course, we had an episode of Evolve just earlier today. Journey Fatu not there because he's here tonight for this show. Great episode of Evolve earlier today. If you haven't checked it out already, go check it out after this episode's over. Part of the huge 5 premiere weekend that we've got, quintuple premiere weekend. As now Jay with Jimmy. Into a big clothesline there, taking him down. Now Jimmy knocking him back here. Jimmy Uso. Double leg takedown going under Jay. Jimmy wanted this rematch tonight, or Jay wanted the rematch tonight with Jimmy. I believe at one point Jimmy said he was going to leave the bloodline in the back, but it seems he, like normal, isn't a man of his word on that one. As now Jimmy staggering back to his feet, and Jay getting the LS11 Universe rallied behind him now. Oh, and Journey. Jimmy grabbing that chair, getting it warmed up. Journey Fatu. Journey Fatu arguing with Jay, and so is Solo. Jimmy throwing a chair at the back of Jay's head. Jimmy now with the chair to the back of Jay. Jay rolls through. Jay goes for a clothesline. Jimmy Uso taking him down. Jimmy now getting shoved back by Jay. Jay Uso now getting him back up to his feet here, and Jay. Whoa, Jimmy bounces him into the turnbuckle. Getting him back up to his feet now, Jimmy Uso. Double super kicks. Taking down Jay. Jimmy going out of the ring. And now Jimmy Uso. Oh, no. Jimmy's got a table. Jimmy's got a table. And he's got a kendo stick. But wait a minute. Jay launches out onto him. And Jay Uso now. Wait a minute. Running around ringside is Jay. Jay Uso. And now Solo yelling at his big brother. Jimmy using it as an opening to get back into the ring. Scaling the ropes to get back into the ring now. And Jimmy Uso grabbing a table. Stacking it up. And Jay hitting Solo. Jimmy with a kick to Jay. And now Jimmy flies out onto Jay. Jimmy coming in hot, looking like he was going for Roman Reigns' Superman punch there. And now Jay with Jimmy up and down. And now wiping out Solo. Wiping out Journey. And Jey Uso. Kendo sticking his whole bloodline right now. And now the yeet punches. Coming on, Big Jim. And now Journey. Oh, Jimmy with the chop block to Jay. And Jimmy Uso now with Jay back into the ring. Jimmy's got him down here, and Jimmy Uso picking up the table again. Getting it set up now, and Jimmy clotheslines Jay. Jimmy Uso now. And Jay back to his feet now, and Journey grabbing that kendo stick as Jay gets put up against this table. Jay up on the table now, and Jimmy with his brother on the table. Slams his twin's arm down on it. Jimmy going up. Jimmy Uso gonna look to fly. Looking for Uso splash through the table. Jimmy's got him down. Grabs the chair. And Jimmy Uso hitting Jay across the back with that chair. And now Jimmy, wait a minute. Spear! Jay with a spear to Jimmy. Into the cover. 1, 2, no. And Jay Uso's got him down now. Jay. Super kick to Jimmy. Wiping out Journey. And now Jay. Oh. A miscommunication there between Solo and Journey. And Jimmy! Flies out on the Jay. Jay's got his brother now, and Jey Uso sweeps the leg of Jimmy, taking him down now. Jay coming over here to the announce table. What is he doing now? Jay pulling the cover off the announce table. And now Jimmy has Jay. No, Jay countering Jay. Swinging Jimmy around now, and Big Jim getting put up against the table now. Jay hitting him down on it here, and Jey Uso. That is a long distance call to make for main event Jay. But he's going to go for it. Uso splash through the announce table. Level Solo with a chair. And now Journey yelling at him. Spear from Jimmy. Didn't get all of him, though. Super kick from Jay. Did. And now Jay. Chair to the midsection of the Evolved Champ. Throws the chair at Jimmy. And Jay to try and finish the job. Throws him back into the ring. Jey Uso. With Jimmy down. Jay looking to finish the job now. But Jimmy getting back to his feet. Jay goes for a crossbody. Jimmy's got him down now. Jimmy with a super kick. Big Jim going up top here. Jimmy Uso. We're going to go long distance here. Jimmy with Uso splash. Jay out of the way. Super kick. Into a second. Jimmy rolling him over now. Jay is down. 1, 2, no! And now Jimmy has got Jay back to his feet. Jimmy, no, Jay, kick to the midsection. Floats over. DDTs him on the wood. Jay DDTing Jimmy on that wood. He's caught up in all the metal. Uso splash from Jay. And now Jay to finish the job. Has Jimmy up. Dropping him on the wood again. And now Jey Uso. Here we go. This crowd behind him. Spear. And Jay into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso with the win. Jey Uso knocking off his brother tonight. The Forsaken couldn't do anything to stop him. Just like that. Jimmy and Jay went to war tonight, but in the end, Jey Uso, with no surprises this time, overcomes his brother. Jey Uso with the win. These people firmly behind him once again tonight. A big win there for main event Jay. But I know what you're all waiting on. You're waiting on some title action, some championships to be on the line. So let's get right to it. The World Tag Team titles on the line up next. Alright folks, on a night where we are 2-0 on crowning new champions on the main show and had a new champion crowned on the kickoff show, it is time for some tag team gold to be on the line. As now, here come, I've heard they've been rebranded once again. When I was last around, they were the Judgmental Day. But apparently now, we've gotten it right, according to Danhausen. And why would Danhausen ever lie? Now, they are correctly known because anyone can approach them if you need to talk backstage, is what I've been told. They are now officially recognized as Judgment-Free Day. They hold no judgment in their hearts for their fellow competitors here in WWE. And I think that's just absolutely wonderful of them. Buddy Murphy, Danhausen, and Rhea Ripley making their way down to the ring. The Judgment-Free Day, challenging for the World Tag Team titles. Or if you're looking for more, a more permanent name for them, you're looking for a more constant name for them, many have taken to calling Buddy Murphy and Danhausen Budhausen. So, they have captured the hearts of the LS11 universe as of late, have Buddy Murphy and Danhausen with their antics. Mainly with Danhausen's antics and Buddy being a good sport through all of it, admittedly. So, the Judgment-Free Day have made their way to the ring. As here come their opponents, the World Tag Team Champions, Andrade and Rush with Zelina Vega by their side. Los Ingobernables making their way down to the ring. Rush and Andrade set to defend the gold they won just a few weeks ago in Mexico. Many thought it was going to be the Lucha Bros night, but Andrade and Rush came away with the win in the ladder match after Rush fell off the ladder, still holding the titles. So, without any further ado, Andrade and Rush handing over the gold. Buddy Murphy and Andrade starting us out. Here we go. Buddy starting out with some stiff strikes here. Andrade into a hip toss, taking him down. Andrade, a former Ring of Honor World Champion. Rush, this is his first title. Danhausen is a former TNA Digital Media Champion. Buddy Murphy has got the best resume of them all. He is a former WWE United States Champion, a former NXT Champion, a former... Oh, big knee strike there. A former AEW TNT Champion, two-time AEW International Champion. Big discus clothesline there to Andrade. He looks to add tag team gold to his resume tonight for the first time in LS11 Universe. As Buddy now sent off the ropes. Andrade, tilt-a-whirl, knee into the back, taking him down. Grabs a hold of Buddy, getting back up to his feet. We've seen a new Ring of Honor television champion crowned on kickoff in Nathan Frazier. We've seen the Shield capture the Trios titles. We've seen Joe Hendry capture the European title. And now, Budhausen look to make it 4-0 for challengers tonight. As they're coming after these World Tag Team titles, Andrade and Rush, though, not wanting to let these titles go easily. As Buddy Murphy taking down Rush, and Buddy Murphy getting him back up to his feet here. Buddy Murphy. Rush ducks under him now, and Rush with Buddy. Has him up. Rush. Back body drop. Into a big senton across the back now, taking him down. Thanks for the drop kick. Buddy Murphy out of the way now, and Buddy. Big knee strike, the B trigger connecting to Rush. Buddy getting him back up to his feet now, and Buddy Murphy. We're going to finish this one quickly. Looking for Murphy's Law. Gets taken down, though. As Rush now getting Buddy back up to his feet. Big kick there. Got Rhea Ripley, the wife of Buddy Murphy, at ringside. Zelina Vega, the business manager of Andrade and Rush. Two women that are going to be involved in the upcoming World Cup 3. We'll have more announcements about that in the coming weeks. Poison Rana there from Buddy to Rush. And Danhausen telling Buddy to tag him in, but Buddy seems almost too stubborn, seems almost too focused on trying to do this himself. Wonder if he's maybe annoyed at Danhausen for the constant changes to the name of the Judgment Day. Big senton there from Buddy to Roosh. Grabbing a hold of him now. Buddy Murphy. Getting him back up to his feet. Big kick there. Kicks him in the midsection. Stomps the foot. B-trigger again. Roosh with a headbutt. And now Roosh getting Buddy back up to his feet. And Roosh pulls Buddy in. Hook in the arms. Double underhook. Tiger driver. 97. Into a cover. Danhausen making the save. And now Roosh with Buddy Murphy back to his feet here. Grabs all of them. Roosh sending Buddy into the corner. Tag made. Andrade is in. And Andrade. Punch into the back now. And Andrade. Poison Rana to Buddy Murphy. Big splash now. Murphy going down here. And Andrade picking Buddy Murphy back up to his feet now. Andrade. With Buddy Murphy up on his shoulders now. And Andrade. Phantom driver to Buddy Murphy. Into a cover now. 1, 2. Kick out again from the best kept secret. Now Andrade goes for a moonsault. Buddy Murphy out of the way here. Buddy. He had the opening to tag Danhausen, but chose not to as he takes down Andrade. Now Buddy coming in. Andrade ducking him. Andrade, no. Taking the midsection from Buddy here. Buddy Murphy with a B-trigger to Andrade. Murphy into a second B-trigger. For the titles, he's got Andrade down. Roosh making the save. And Buddy now taking a swing at Roosh. Knocking him off the apron. And wait a minute, Buddy caught by Andrade. And Andrade, an elevated hammerlock. Getting him back to his feet into the message to Buddy Murphy. Into the cover. 1, 2. How the hell is Murphy still in this? Murphy staying in it. Andrade with a big clothesline taking him down. Now wait a minute, Murphy. No! Finally was going to try and make the tag to Danhausen. Andrade now throwing him into the corner. Tag made, Roosh is in. And Andrade and Roosh kicking the midsection from Roosh. Now Roosh, cross arm breaker. Trying to make Buddy submit here. Buddy Murphy. Murphy firing back at Roosh now. Buddy Murphy knocking him back here. And Murphy. No! Taking down Andrade. Roosh now goes for a drop kick. Buddy. Wait a minute. Rhea's telling him do it. Buddy sends him into the corner. Tag made. Danhausen's in. And Danhausen is in. Like a house of fire. Double leg drops there. Danhausen. Kicking him back now. And now Danhausen pops up. Hurricane Rana to Roosh. Into another leg drop. Danhausen staying on top here. Danhausen. Roosh countering now. Roosh knocking back Danhausen. Goes for a headbutt. Gets caught with a wicked uppercut now. And now Danhausen. Here we go. Pulls him in. Very nice. Very Neville. Good night, Hausen. Andrade with the save. And now Danhausen taking a swing at Andrade. And Danhausen, wait a minute, Andrade with that cheap shot. Roosh grabs Danhausen. Tiger driver coming in. Spiking him on his head. Cover on Danhausen. Buddy making the save now. And now Danhausen's caught, though. Sent into the corner of LFI. Andrade is in. And Andrade now Destino to Danhausen. Tag made back to Roosh. Danhausen trying to get to Buddy. Roosh with a drop kick into the head. Tag made back to Andrade. And now Andrade. Moonsault to Danhausen. And Andrade getting Danhausen back up to his feet. Into El Idolo. 1, 2, 3. And Roosh even taking out Buddy at the same time. LFI retaining the gold tonight. Buddy was stubborn, trying to stay in there on his own at first. Finally gave in and allowed Danhausen to come running in, trying to run wild. But in the end, Andrade and Roosh coming away with the win. Andrade and Roosh retaining the World Tag Team titles tonight. Your winners, and still the World Tag Team Champions, Andrade and Roosh. A big victory there tonight for Andrade and Roosh. We got more coming up next here on Breaking Point. We talked about Aleister Black and Karrion Kross not long ago. We're going to see that matchup, the Battle of Darkness, going down right now. Seth, your ribs are taped and you are in a knee brace again. I don't know if you should do this. I don't care what you think I should do. I have to do this, Biggie. Seth, no one will think less of you if you postpone the match. I'm not saying you cancel. I'm saying we postpone. Give you a night to recover. Then tomorrow we do the rematch on the premiere. Look, I'll think about it. Cowering out, are we? That doesn't sound like the Seth Rollins that I know. Then what does sound like the Seth Rollins you know? Stepping into the ring tonight and proving that you can do it all, injured or not. Unless you're afraid of losing to the version of John Cena you are so insistent we'll never beat you. Tell Cena the match is still on. That's the Messiah I remember. Oh, the power of gaslighting. Our main event's still on. But it is now time for a battle of darkness. Out first, we just saw him a moment ago. And now he rises again tonight. He main evented Payback Mexico last month. In fact, both of these men did. And now tonight, these two devils finally collide. As here he is, the Dark Father of LS11 Universe, Aleister Black, making his way down to the ring. Aleister Black, we just heard him, managed to get in the head of the WWE Champion, convinced Seth Rollins not to pull out of the match with John Cena tonight. Big E was going to delay it till tomorrow. We were just going to shift it. We had the protocol in place. I've been hearing it in my headset. I was told not to say anything until the decision was made. The original plan, if Seth needed to postpone, was we would have postponed the match till tomorrow night, and we would have had Jordynne Grace versus Alexa Bliss in the main event tonight. But Aleister Black steps into the ring once more tonight. And the Dark Father looks to take down Doomsday. This is a battle that's been brewing since the night after WrestleMania. And it's finally going down tonight. Which of these two manipulators reaches their breaking point? That's what the name of the show is all about, isn't it? Breaking point. So, Alesiter's made his way down to the ring. And his opponent. Here he comes. Doomsday incarnate, the devil himself. Here is Karrion Kross. The sinister Scarlet by his side. The Killer Smoke Show back together. Making their way down to the ring. Kross and Scarlet, a powerful and manipulative duo, to say the absolute least about them. A dangerous pairing, to say more than that. Kross and Scarlet tonight. Last month, Kross was inches away from being WWE Champion on multiple occasions. These two devils came together the night after Payback and took Adam Cole out indefinitely. And now tonight, they find each other with no one to pull them apart. Doomsday and the Devil. Who will fall? Who will pray? Who will bend the knee to the other? Who is the true face of darkness within the LS11 universe? We're about to find out. I know many have been waiting for this one for some time. So Karrion Kross and Scarlet make their way to the ring. Two enigmas of the night, now battling in the light. Aleister Black, Karrion Kross. Here we go. Oh, and Kross throwing the first blow. Aleister answering back. We're not wasting time with lockups. We're going right into the fight. Kross and Black going back and forth here. Big strike after big strike to one another. These two men both have MMA experience. Both of them throwing hands early on. Throwing these haymakers at one another. Aiming for the knockout blow. And here we go. We're not even a minute into the match and we're already swinging for the fences. And we're going right back into the strikes. If you came here for a technical wrestling masterpiece between these two, you're in the wrong place. If you came for a fight where they're trying to knock each other's teeth out and bloody one another's noses, you are in the right place, my friends. As Black and Kross. Whoa, Kross. Kross gave just a little too much. He made one error, and that was all it took to get Black on the offense. Karrion Kross now getting Aleister Black back to his feet. Throws him off the ropes. Kross with Black. Overhead. Belly to belly taking him down. Both men down there from the sheer amount of knockout blows they've been throwing at one another. And Scarlet. Kross yelling at the referee for taking the kendo stick from him, and Aleister Black just sits down and waits. Oh! And Black gave him just long enough to maybe realize what was coming. Black answering back now. Aleister Black with a big knee strike. And Doomsday Saito. Karrion Kross now with Aleister Black back to his feet, and Kross up the ropes now. Karrion Kross, massive back body drop to Aleister Black. And Kross now pinning the arms of Black behind his legs. Clubbing blows to the back of the head now. And now Kross. The killer is unleashed. And he's going in. Kross taking down Black now. Karrion Kross. The big jabs coming in now, knocking him back. Black counters. Whoa! Went for the Black Mass. Kross countering the Black Mass. A thing few have been able to do before. Scarlet now getting Aleister back to his feet, and Scarlet sends him into the ring. Right into the crosshairs. Karrion Kross. And Kross now pinning the arms behind him again. Karrion Kross. Just a clubbing blows to the back of Aleister's head again. Aleister Black is down now. Karrion Kross. And now Black is bleeding as well. Kross now pinning the arms behind him again now. And Aleister Black is down. Karrion Kross. Kross has got him down now. Karrion Kross. Coming in. Black countering. Black swinging wheel kick there. Knocking him back. Aleister Black. Kross just laughing him off here. Oh, and Aleister got the jump on him with the knee there. Aleister Black goes for the legs. Karrion Kross grabs onto him, lifts him up, and sidewalk slam. Right hook now. Aleister Black is outside now. Karrion Kross. Back body drop on the apron. Aleister Black now hits him with the knee strike, spins him out. Black has got a hold of Kross now, and Aleister Black with Karrion Kross into the steps. Kross now with a roundhouse kick to the head. Kross getting Aleister back to his feet here. Karrion Kross with Aleister Black up on his shoulders here. Karrion Kross carrying Aleister towards the barricade and launches him into the barricade. 7 count, and Kross gonna break the count now. Karrion Kross now with Aleister Black, pulls him in. He's got him up on his shoulders here, and Karrion Kross with Aleister Black power bombs him across the barricade. And Kross runs right into the knee strike. Aleister Black now. Aleister. No, a Meteora. Favoring his own knee there, though. Kross back to his feet, goes for the roundhouse. 8 count, Black. Breaking the count this time. Aleister Black now kicking away, knocks down Kross. Big kick to the head. Kross now with Black. He's got him up on his shoulders, and F10 on the floor. But this fight can only end in the ring. Karrion Kross now with Aleister Black, slamming him down. Kross now, oh, Black countering. Aleister Black kicks him in the midsection here, coming in hot. Aleister sidestepped by Kross. Karrion Kross punches him in the back now, and Kross swings him around into Doomsday Saito again. And now Karrion Kross kicks him in the ribs. Here we go. Kross with Black up. Final prayer. Aleister Black staying in it. Kross going down now. Ground and pound on Black. Kross trying to split his head open wider than it already is. Aleister countering now. Aleister Black with a big knee strike there. And kicking Kross in the head. Aleister steps across him now. Aleister Black with Karrion Kross back to his feet. Kross, wait a minute. No, counters. Black goes back first into the turnbuckle that Scarlett introduced. And now Aleister Black sent over the top rope. Karrion Kross launching him back into the ring. Kross has got Black right where he wants him. Karrion Kross stalking him. Lifts him up into a cross jacket. Is Aleister about to submit to the cross jacket? I can't tell you if I've ever seen Aleister Black tap out. But that cross jacket is in snug. Aleister Black fighting out of it. Aleister Black, that martial arts background coming in. Karrion Kross now. Kicking him down here. Kross with Black. Back to his feet. Countered into. Big knee strike again from Aleister. Aleister Black now with Karrion Kross back to his feet. Throws him into the corner. Getting him up on the top rope now. Aleister Black. Connecting now. Karrion Kross in trouble. Aleister Black. Gonna look to fly with superplex. Both men down. Aleister getting back to his feet first, though. Aleister. Sidestep there. Kross. Right hook connecting here. Karrion Kross. Doomsday Saito again connecting to Aleister. Karrion Kross now with Aleister Black. Up on his shoulders now, and Karrion Kross has another military press, dropping him. Kross now with Black. Back to his feet. Karrion Kross, no. Aleister Black. DDT. And Scarlett trying to buy the killer just a moment. And that might be all Kross needs is one moment. Kross! Ambushing Black from behind, taking him down now. Aleister Black now. No, Karrion Kross. Aleister with a roundhouse. And Kross. Whoa! Double Black! Double tap Black Mass! Consider your sins absolved. It's over. Black caught him with the double tap, then lifted him up by using his foot and said, "Consider your sins absolved." Aleister Black beats Karrion Kross. It was a war between these two men tonight. Blood spilled by these two in the ring tonight. But Kross made one mistake too many, and right here, this is where he lifted him up, and you can see him say, "I absolve you of your sins." Aleister Black with the victory. What now for Kross and Scarlett? What now for Aleister Black? All right, folks, coming up next, it is a fatal four-way set for one fall, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship. Out first, here comes the man that was champion just a number of weeks ago. Here comes A-Town down the now Austin Theory, making his way down to the ring. He was cost the title by his nemesis, Bronson Reed, just a few nights ago. And now he looks to get the championship back for the third time tonight. As Austin Theory makes his way down to the ring. As I said, looking to become a 3-time Intercontinental Champ if he wins tonight. Can he win back the gold tonight? It's one fall to the finish. So, out next, the world's largest luchador, El Grande, Omosicano. El Grande Omosicano came up short last month, trying to get the gold back for the first time from Austin Theory. And now tonight he gets one more shot at it. He was put in this matchup at request of Axiom because of Omosicano taking the mask off of Axiom on Raw just a couple of weeks ago. So Omosicano steps into the ring. He is the only man in this matchup to have never been Intercontinental Champion at any point. So, out next, another former Intercontinental Champion, the man Austin Theory, defeated for it. The colossal Auszilla Bronson Reed making his way down to the ring. Theory's #1 hater. Bronson Reed looking to become a 2-time Intercontinental Champ tonight. He spent a lot of last season chasing the gold, winning it at the very end of the season, holding it and battling Axiom a few times along the way. But now tonight, Bronson Reed looks to pick the gold back up. And finally, let's bring out the champion. Here he comes. The Intercontinental Champion. The Golden Axiom. Making his way down to the ring. Axiom set for his first defense of the gold since winning it just about 3 weeks ago on Raw from Austin Theory. And now tonight, Axiom with his big first defense. And I gotta tell you, that's always the hardest one, is the first defense. Because you never know what's going to happen. And in a match like tonight, Axiom doesn't have champion's advantage either. There is no one or nothing to save Axiom from losing this title without being pinned or submitted. It's been a night full of new champions. The only title not to change hands so far has been the World Tag Team titles. We've got 3 title matches left tonight. 4 matches total left tonight. 5 matches total left tonight. 3 title matches left, rather. 4 titles. 5 matches. We'll get there eventually. Intercontinental title on the line. I suppose it counts to say the big trucks is going to eat the little trucks. Axiom immediately drop kicks Omosicano. Austin Theory got to Bronson Reed. This is a story of two rivalries, is this matchup tonight. As Axiom is trying to chop down the giant. Omosicano's got him up and down. Bronson Reed with an enziguri. And here we go. Kaiju fight. We got a battle of the Kaiju with Omosicano and Bronson Reed is now everyone teaming up on Omosicano. Axiom and Bronson Reed now. Bronson taken down. Axiom sent into the corner now. And Omosicano immediately rolling Bronson Reed over to try and win the title. Bronson Reed kicking out. Axiom through a super kick. Gets caught by Austin Theory. Omosicano pulls Bronson Reed in. He's up. And oh my god, look at this powerbomb position he's got him in. Power bombs him into the turnbuckle. Axiom now. Drop kick, staggering Omosicano again. Bronson Reed's got him. Omosicano counters. Austin Theory blasting Axiom there. I don't think Austin Theory realized what was going on. Omosicano going out of the ring. Axiom dives out onto him. And Axiom dives onto Omosicano again. Axiom's got him down. Bronson Reed, back body drop to Austin Theory. Omosicano getting picked back up to his feet. Big knee strike there, flooring him. Big kick there to Bronson Reed. Axiom starting to get on a roll here tonight. Taking down everyone that moves. The Intercontinental Champ throwing Bronson Reed back into the ring. Axiom now. Launches in with a drop kick. Austin Theory's got the champion now. You gotta wonder when's the gas gonna run dry on Axiom, and it looks like it might right now. As now Axiom caught by Omosicano and Austin Theory. Omosicano launching him. Austin Theory kicking him down. Omosicano now kicking the midsection. Pulling Austin Theory in, getting him up. And powerbomb. Leg drop from Axiom, but Omosicano going for the cover on Theory. Bronson Reed's got all of him now. Axiom thrown to the center of the ring now. Bronson Reed, clothesline to Omosicano. Omosicano's got him up. Bronson Reed flattening him. Omosicano now with the Intercontinental Champ up. Manhandles him into the apron. Bronson Reed coming in. And Bronson Reed dropping Omosicano. And now Bronson Reed up on the shoulders goes Axiom. And taking him down. Omosicano now with Austin Theory by the head. That vice grip. Omosicano standing over Austin Theory now. Axiom with Bronson Reed back into the ring. Axiom now going up to the top rope here. Bronson Reed launching Axiom down. That's the only place pinfall and submission can take place is in that ring. Austin Theory and Omosicano better be watching out. Bronson Reed, wait a minute. If he hits this, it's over. We're going to have a new champion. Win for Tsunami! Golden Ratio! Axiom with the Golden Ratio to Bronson. No! Golden Ratio wasn't enough. He flies out onto Grande Omosicano now. Axiom now firing away on Omosicano. Austin Theory grabs Axiom though, taking him down. Bronson Reed now bringing an equalizer in. Not that this man needs anything, he could be considering an equalizer as he levels Austin Theory with a chair. Axiom now knocking back El Grande Omosicano. Axiom going up top. Everyone coming back into the ring now. Austin Theory knocked back Omosicano. No, Bronson Reed. Diving stomp to Austin Theory. Omosicano punches the legs out from under. Oh my god! Omosicano down, Axiom. Frog splash! Austin Theory's got him up, taking him down. Into a cover now, Austin Theory, one, kick out, saved by Bronson Reed. Now Bronson Reed knocking back Austin Theory. Axiom flies in for a drop kick, nobody home. It's anyone's game right now, folks. It could go any way. Every man has had the advantage at some point here. And El Grande Omosicano with Bronson Reed caught by the throat. Choke slams him. Spanish fly to Austin Theory. Omosicano dropping Bronson Reed. And Omosicano. Whoa! Whoa! What a Spanish fly! Golden ratio a second time to Bronson Reed. 1, 2, 3. Axiom swooping in with a second golden ratio and retains. Bronson was still recovering from that choke slam he took. Axiom overcomes the odds being against him tonight. This was the first golden ratio where I thought it was over. And then finally, right here, this is what really set Bronson Reed off, was this golden, or this massive choke slam. Axiom had an impressive Spanish fly on Omosicano, taking him out, and then bang! A second golden ratio, and Axiom, at long last, gets a victory over Bronson Reed as well. Axiom is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion for another night. But he didn't pin Omosicano, and that shadow still looms 7'4" over the Intercontinental Champion. Women's World Title on the line, up next. Alright folks, up next, the following contest set for one fall is for the WWE Women's World Championship. Out first, here comes the twisted goddess of the Wyatts. Here she is, Alexa Bliss, making her way down to the ring. Alexa Bliss set for action here tonight. Bliss looking to win her first singles championship in LS11 Universe since Season 4 of the series. And oddly enough, well, maybe not oddly enough, but fittingly enough, the last singles championship she won in WWE was in Season 4 when she returned from her stint in TNA wrestling that she did, where she was the Knockouts champion to really help get TNA Universe off the ground back in Season 3 into Season 4. Who was her enforcer and the woman that ultimately took the Knockouts title off of her back in Season 4? Well, that would be this woman. The reigning, defending WWE Women's World Champion. The Juggernaut, Jordynne Grace. And I just gotta say, it's very odd. I won't say odd. Strange coincidence here that I just mentioned this one, Jordynne Grace, who, has these nice blonde bangs, comes out. Sabrina Carpenter's Man's Best Friend album comes out in a week, and I am not going to be physically okay when that comes out. Don't talk to me for a week when that one comes out. Jordynne Grace makes her way down to the ring. Big defense here for her tonight. She managed to take down Bliss, Ripley, and Sol Ruca in a fatal four-way last month to keep the championship, but now tonight she has to just take down Bliss, something she has successfully done once before, all the way back in TNA at Rebellion Season 4. TNA Rebellion Season 7 actually coming up in about 2 weeks now from today. Next week is AEW Dynasty. I don't know where SmackDown falls in all of this just due to the hiatus it was on, but welcome back, Ray, by the way. In a non-kayfabe perspective, welcome back, Ray and Ray's show. In a kayfabe perspective, you're a piece of shit, and I can't wait to beat your ass at TNA. But the challenger from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss. And her opponent from Austin, Texas. She is the WWE Women's World Champion, Juggernaut Jordynne Grace. So, without any further ado, Blissful Grace implodes once again. Never forget. I never forgot. As they lock up. And Jordynne Grace has a hold of her now, twisting back the arm of Bliss now. Alexa Bliss rolls through now. Bliss kipping up now. Gets up, rolls over now, and Alexa Bliss swings through. Has the arm of Jordynne Grace now. Jordynne Grace swings it around now. She's got Bliss by the arm now, and Jordynne Grace with the former women's champion has Bliss now, and Jordynne Grace. No, Bliss counters into a headlock. Alexa Bliss set off the ropes. Jordynne Grace into massive tilt-a-whirl slam, taking her down. Kips back up to her feet. Jordynne Grace now getting Alexa Bliss back up to her feet now, and Jordynne Grace pulls her in. She's got Bliss up, and jackhammer into a cover now. One kick out from Bliss. Jordynne Grace now hitting the ropes. Jordynne Grace goes for a double axe handle. Bliss out of the way. Jordynne Grace now coming in hot, taking down Bliss again here. And Jordynne Grace getting Alexa Bliss back up to her feet now. Jordynne Grace with Alexa Bliss. Throws her across the ring into the corner now. Countered by Bliss. And wheelbarrow into an arm drag. Grabs a hold of her here. Jordynne Grace throws her. Thrown in the corner now. Bliss into a massive monkey flip. Taking down the Juggernaut. Big splash there. Hits her so hard she bounces. You know, with these weird physics glitches, it might be a great time to finally do SummerSlam 2005. If you know, you know. As now Jordynne Grace into a massive chop. And out of the ring goes Bliss. Jordynne Grace following her to the outside. Jordynne Grace coming in hot now. Bliss ducking her. Alexa Bliss pulls her in, kicks her in the ribs. And DDT to Jordynne Grace. Alexa Bliss now getting her back up to her feet here, and Alexa Bliss. Big right hook connecting now. Goes for another kick. And Bliss running in. Jordynne Grace, my God. Kick to the midsection now. Pulling her in. Jordynne Grace with Alexa Bliss carrying Little Miss Bliss. Oh, my God. And slings her into the ring post. Referee at the count of 5. Bliss sent back into the ring. Jordynne Grace hops back in the ring now. Grabs onto Bliss. And Jordynne Grace throws her into the corner here. And Grace looking for shades of Samoa. Connecting into the cover now on Bliss. Jordynne Grace for the 1-2 kick out from Alexa Bliss. Jordynne Grace with a double axe handle now, and Jordynne Grace. Grace getting fired up now. Jordynne Grace coming in hot. Whoa! She was coming running, but Bliss. Shades of Bray Wyatt. Taking her down now, Alexa Bliss. Big clothesline there. Into another one. Into a drop kick now, taking her down. And now Alexa Bliss, insult to injury to Jordynne Grace. Picking her back up to her feet, and Alexa Bliss into Sister Abigail's DDT. Into a cover now. 1-2 kick out from Jordynne Grace. The Juggernaut staying in it. Goes for a kick now. Jordynne Grace grabs the leg. Sweeps out the leg of Bliss. Grace now getting her back up to her feet here. Jordynne Grace with Alexa Bliss into the corner now. Putting her up on the top rope now, and Jordynne Grace with Alexa Bliss on the top rope. Going up high. Jordynne Grace into... hanging around to dry here. Jordynne Grace. Superplex! Bliss out of the way now, and Alexa Bliss rolls through into arm drag, taking her down. Goes for a drop kick. Grabs onto her now. Jordynne Grace with Alexa Bliss. Here we go. Pulls her through into German suplex, taking her down. Bliss getting picked back up to her feet now. Jordynne Grace grabs a hold of her, throws her across the ring. Jordynne spears her into the corner. Hits the ropes now and goes for it. Bliss countering. Alexa Bliss now kicks her in the midsection. Hits the ropes. Drop kick into the head. Jordynne Grace down now. Alexa Bliss has her back to her feet. And now Bliss goes for a forearm. Grace swings her around. Jordynne Grace pulls her in for Juggernaut Driver. Cover on Bliss now. 1, 2. Bliss kicks out. Both women have now hit their best shots and the other is kicked out. Jordynne Grace now into a massive chop. Takes down Alexa Bliss. Bliss counters. Kick into the head of Jordynne Grace now, and Alexa Bliss. Jordynne Grace goes out of the ring. Alexa Bliss. Wait, Jordynne Grace grabs her. Jordynne Grace pulling her out of the ring. Oh, but what a shot from Bliss. And now Alexa Bliss getting her back up to her feet here and launches Jordynne Grace into the barricade. And into the ring post. Referee the count of 3 here. Jordynne Grace taken down right now by Bliss. 4 count. Bliss sending Grace back into the ring now. Jordynne Grace into a big clothesline there. Bliss rolling through. Jordynne Grace into a big clothesline now. Jordynne ducks her, sending her off the ropes. Back body drop. And now Jordynne Grace with Bliss up for Spine Buster. Taking her down. Jordynne Grace now with Alexa Bliss back up to her feet. Going for a power bomb. Alexa Bliss floating out of it now. Bliss. Right hook connecting now. Jordynne Grace down. Grace kicks back up to her feet though, and Jordynne Grace knocking down Bliss here. Jordynne Grace knocks Bliss down, and Jordynne Grace with Alexa Bliss into the corner. Puts her up on the top rope now, and Jordynne Grace. No, countered. Alexa Bliss, forearm strike. Into a kick in the ribs. Hits the ropes. Bliss, drop kick to Jordynne. Jordynne Grace down now. Alexa Bliss in perfect position for twisted. Bliss, no! Jordynne Grace into torture rack. Bomb! Torture rack bomb to Bliss. Jordynne Grace. These people saying one more time. She's gonna oblige. Kick in the ribs. Juggernaut. Driver. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Jordynne Grace with the win. Juggernaut Jordynne Grace retaining the Women's World title tonight over a veteran Alexa Bliss. A hell of a matchup between these two tonight. Bliss and Grace went hell for leather with one another tonight. A massive win there for Jordynne Grace tonight, managing to try and put one of the demons of her past behind her. Jordynne Grace with the win. The Juggernaut is still the knockout, or the force of habit on that one, is still the Women's World Champion. Huge victory there for Jordynne Grace tonight. As her arm raised, the title held high. We have still got more action coming up here tonight at Breaking Point. Up next, it is going to be a street fight on our hands. Alright, folks, this next matchup is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Out first, here comes 1/3 of the Shield. He's ditched the vest. He's gotten on his street fight clothes. 1/3 of the trio's champions now. Jon Moxley making his way down to the ring. Mox is here. He's unhinged and he is ready for a fight. And his opponent, the Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa. One of Mr. Regal, one of Lord Regal's Knights of the Round Table. We saw Femi get the win earlier tonight over Roman Reigns. And now Tommaso Ciampa looks to do the same to Jon Moxley. Ciampa and Mox about to go down tonight. A first time ever showdown between two of the most insane men in the LS11 universe. Two of the most violent men in the LS11 universe. This is about to go down. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a war with these two. It's a meeting of two eerily like-minded individuals, is this one. Match made in hell, if you will. Mox and Ciampa. So, without any further ado, Ciampa entering the ring. Let's do this. Oh, it's on! Mox ain't waiting for the bell. And well, it's Falls Count Anywhere, so it's just starting now. Mox and Ciampa didn't have to hear an opening bell before they were ready to start going at it. Ciampa now grabs onto Jon Moxley, launches him across the ring, over the top rope, out to the floor. Ciampa coming after him now. Tommaso Ciampa now going after Moxley. Mox now, no, avoids him here. Jon Moxley grabs onto Ciampa, gets him up, suplexes him down. Jon Moxley looking under the ring. What's he got here? Moxley with a kendo stick, but Ciampa countering. Tommaso Ciampa now grabbing the steps, and Ciampa throws the stairs at his face. Ciampa now kicking the head of Jon Moxley. Tommaso Ciampa now standing tall. Ciampa getting him back up to his feet now. Tommaso Ciampa kicking the midsection. Pulls Mox in. Ciampa's got him up now, and Tommaso Ciampa. Oh my God! A power bomb onto the stairs on Moxley. And just bashing the trash can across his back. Moxley countering now, and Jon Moxley throwing Ciampa into the barricade here. Mox grabbing that kendo stick now. Hitting Ciampa into the barricade with it. Jon Moxley firing away at him now. And down here, Jon Moxley grabs Ciampa, launching him into the barricade now, and Mox into a bulldog choke and just firing away at the head of Ciampa. Jon Moxley now, he's going to grab the stairs. And Moxley. Ciampa is down. Jon Moxley. Oh, Ciampa countering the stair shot into a big knee strike. Ciampa's got a table. We saw one of those earlier tonight with Jimmy and Jay. It's a very Extreme Rules heavy kind of night here at Breaking Point. Now Mox has got a light tube in hand. Jon Moxley with a light tube over the face of Ciampa. Ciampa pulling himself into the ropes. Jon Moxley. Where the hell did he find a second one? Ciampa catching it though. Hits Moxley across the midsection with it, and Ciampa now. Mox staggering here. Jon Moxley right into the light tube shot from Ciampa. Ciampa now with Moxley. Back first into the turnbuckle. And now Tommaso off the ropes. Punches him in the face. And bounces him head first off the exposed steel. Ciampa now grabbing that table, and Tommaso Ciampa sliding it into the ring. Moxley ducks under him. No, Moxley into a big clothesline there. Knocking down Ciampa. Jon Moxley here has Ciampa back to his feet, and Mox throws him out of the ring. Jon Moxley going down in the ground and pound on Ciampa. Mox has got the chair in hand now, and Jon Moxley. He's got Ciampa down now, and Moxley hitting Ciampa with the chair. And again, Ciampa out of the way now, and Mox is going for another chair shot. Ciampa countering. Ciampa into big knee strike there on Jon Moxley. Ciampa now takes the table apart here. He's got Mox. Tommaso Ciampa. Putting Jon Moxley now up on the announce table, and Ciampa goes up top. He's got Mox. Kicks him in the midsection now, and Ciampa. DDT. Ciampa now getting back up on the table here, and Tommaso Ciampa dropping an elbow on Mox. Ciampa getting Moxley back to his feet now, and Ciampa. No, Moxley countering here. Moxley throwing some big strikes, and big clothesline there. And Regal and Moxley getting into it now. Remember, Moxley used to be one of Regal's proteges. And now Ciampa with Moxley. Throws him into the announce table again. Moxley countering though. Jon Moxley now. Big chops now, firing back on Ciampa. Into uppercut to the back of the head. Now Jon Moxley grabbing a chair from the timekeeper's area. He's getting ready. Regal trying to stand between Ciampa and Moxley. Never forget the WrestleMania elbow drop of William Regal. Wait a minute, Ciampa. Lung blower. Project Ciampa on the floor. And immediately a kick out from Mox. Moxley now getting hip tossed into the steps by Ciampa. And Tommaso now grabs a hold of him. Tommaso Ciampa. Remember, Moxley is not coming into this 100%. Ciampa is. Ciampa has not wrestled in some time now as Moxley up against the table. Mox. No, Ciampa counters it by sending him into the steps. He's got Moxley now. Tommaso Ciampa. As Jon Moxley by the back of the head now. And Tommaso Ciampa. He's got Mox up on the table now. And Ciampa with Jon Moxley. Pulls him in. Fairy tale ending through the table. 1, 2, kick out from Jon Moxley. Regal arguing with the official on that one, saying that was most certainly 3. Regal pulling a light tube out from under the ring. Why do we have so many of those under the ring? Ciampa with the chair to Mox. Ciampa taking him down now, and Mox pulling himself up in the corner now, and Ciampa light tube across the back. Putting a boot into the throat now is Ciampa. Ciampa now with Mox. Throws him over the top rope, and Tommaso Ciampa follows him to the outside here, and Ciampa. Wait a minute, Moxley. Jon Moxley kicks him in the ribs. Into Death Rider on the floor. Into the cover now. Ciampa's down. 1, 2. Kick out from Ciampa. Moxley grabs hold of him now. Jon Moxley with Tommaso Ciampa. Mox has got Ciampa through that trash can against the barricade. And now Mox with Ciampa. That trash can is crunched. Moxley out here on the concrete now. Ciampa countering it. Tommaso now. Fairy tale ending to Moxley on the concrete. Ciampa back in the ring, grabbing that table, and Tommaso Ciampa setting up the table and bashes his knee into the face of Jon Moxley. Ciampa's got Moxley now, carrying him back towards the ring, and Ciampa apron powerbomb. Mox is down. Ciampa back into the ring now, and Tommaso Ciampa telling Jon Moxley to bring it on. Mox rolling back into the ring after Ciampa now, and Ciampa ambushing him immediately upon re-entry. Moxley now jabbing away at him here. Big clothesline there, knocking down Ciampa. And Jon Moxley now. Has Ciampa down now. Jon Moxley grabs Ciampa, throws him into the corner now, and Jon Moxley. Oh, God. Why? Why does the table have to be on fire, Jon? Ciampa. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ask Kevin Owens how this one feels. Oh, God. Ciampa. Don't do it, please. Through the flaming table. A superplex to Mox. Ciampa. DIY knee. And now Tommaso Ciampa with Jon Moxley. Oh, God. Willow's bell on the wood of that table. And Ciampa fairy tale ending. Splits Moxley open in a pile of glass. And Jon Moxley is the second member of the Shield to fall tonight. Just like that. Tommaso Ciampa with the win. Ciampa beats Moxley tonight. Willow's bell on the remains of that table. The DIY knee connecting into the chair as well. I just noticed that. Moxley is a master of unscripted violence. It's what he calls himself. Ciampa, in a pile of steel, spiked wood, and glass, dropped Moxley face first into all of it. And the Knights of the Round Table Standing tall tonight. Ciampa, Regal, and Oba. Standing tall. Up next, well, it's the Women's U.S. title. All right, folks, it is our second to last matchup of the night. It is set for one fall. There are no countouts, no disqualifications, but if Fatal Influence step foot at ringside, Fallon Henley forfeits the match and the United States Women's Championship. And with a bit of a new theme, making her way to the ring is the man, Becky Lynch. The former United States Women's Champion, making her way down to the ring. Becky Lynch. Making her way down to the ring. Becky. Set to try and win back the gold tonight. The man comes around. She was screwed out of the gold by Fatal Influence, ending her reign at just 21 days last month at Payback Mexico. But now tonight, she looks to win back the Women's United States Championship. So Becky Lynch has made her way to the ring. Her new theme performed by the Wonder Years. The man comes around. Let's do this. Let's bring out her opponent, who is all on her own tonight. The WWE Women's United States Champion, the leader of Fatal Influence, Fallon Henley, making her way down to the ring. Fallon Henley managed to come away with the win last month, thanks to Jacy Jayne and Jasmine Nix, but now she could forfeit the title thanks to Jacy Jayne and Jasmine Nix if she ends up if they try and get involved tonight. Raw General Manager Big E put his foot down based on Fatal Influence getting involved in Fallon's matches as of late, and now tonight, the former NXT Women's Champ defending the title against the former United States Women's Champ, against one of the greatest women's competitors in WWE history, the trailblazer that is Becky Lynch. So, Fallon Henley handing over the United States title to the official. Becky and Fallon gonna go one-on-one. Here we go. As they lock up here. Becky Lynch trying to get the early goings here. Becky Lynch grabs her around the waist. Trying to end this one quickly. Fallon Henley swings it around. Snapmare taking her down. And a chin lock. Becky Lynch going to try and fight out of it now. Becky Lynch rolls through. Bends back the arm of Fallon Henley now. Becky Lynch's got the arm behind her now. And now Fallon Henley trying to get at it now. Fallon swings it around. Throws Becky over her shoulders now. And Fallon Henley with the arm of Becky Lynch now. It's been about a 50-50 night at this point for new champions to be crowned. Becky Lynch trying to become a two-time United States champion. Grabs onto Fallon again now. Becky Lynch has got her. Exploder suplex taking her down. Getting her back up to her feet now. Becky Lynch. Fallon Henley kicks her in the ribs. Pulls her in. And driving her into the mat. Fallon down now. Becky Lynch. Leg drop taking her down. Into the cover now. Becky Lynch with Fallon Henley down. Kick out from Fallon. Fallon now knocks back Becky here. Running uppercut, taking her down. Kicks her in the midsection now, and taking her down again now. Fallon Henley coming in hot. Becky Lynch catching her with a power slam. Becky getting her back up to her feet now. Becky Lynch with Fallon Henley. Throws her across the ring into the corner now. Big forearm strike. Has got her down here. Fallon Henley rolls back to her feet. Big knee strike there. Takes her down here. Fallon getting Becky back up now, and Fallon Henley forward, swings her around, does Becky now, and Becky Lynch into disarmor. The disarm her is in. Becky looking to put her away quickly here. Fallon Henley immediately sliding out of it. Another running uppercut there to Becky. Becky Lynch back to her feet, though. Uppercut of her own. Fallon for Becky into a chop now, and Fallon Henley and Becky Lynch. Here we go. Big strikes now going back and forth between these two ladies. Big back and forths. Here we go. Fallon goes for a shot. Becky countering. Becky Lynch goes for a shot. Fallon Henley. No, Becky Lynch with a forearm strike. Grabs a hold of her now. Becky Lynch with Fallon. Goes her across the ring into the corner now. And Becky Lynch. Big elbow there. Taking down Fallon. Fallon Henley down. Becky Lynch kicking away at her now. Fallon back to her feet though. And Fallon Henley now. Her turn. Exploder suplex to Becky. Both women down. Fallon Henley now crawling towards the ropes to try and pull herself up. Fallon slides out of the ring now. Fallon Henley. Well, remember, there's no countouts, no disqualifications to eliminate the champion's advantage in this one. And Fallon coming in with the chair. Becky countering it, though. Fallon counters now. Becky Lynch. Big chop there going for her. Fallon countering, though. Fallon kicking her down into Shining Wizard. That was the move that ultimately won her the title. Rolls Becky away from the ropes. Great ring awareness there for Fallon. 2. No, Becky Lynch still in it. Now Fallon going out of the ring. Grabbing that chair again. That chair is her lifeline right now. Fallon goes for a shot with it again. Becky countering now, and Becky Lynch with Fallon off the ropes. Countered. Fallon Henley kicking her back now. Henley. Big kick to Becky now, and Fallon throws Becky into the corner now. Fallon Henley. And fired up now is Fallon Henley. Henley now coming in. Becky out of the way. And now the man. No. Henley countering. Fallon Henley. Enziguri taking down Becky. Now Fallon. Here we go. Telling Becky to get up. Fallon Henley. No. Becky shoves the chair out of her hands here, and Becky Lynch grabs her. Swings her around. Manhandle slam on Fallon Henley. Into a cover now. Henley down. Becky Lynch for the 1, 2. Fallon Henley stays in it. Henley not going to go down that easy. Henley with the big arm drag there. Grabs Becky. Sends her off the ropes. Ducks her. Leapfrogs her into. No, Becky Lynch going into the arm now. Becky Lynch. Tagging the arm now of Fallon. Becky Lynch goes for Fallon Henley. Forearm strike, knocking her back here. Big running uppercut. Now she's got the chair. Hitting Becky in the midsection with it. Becky out of the way, though. Becky Lynch knocking her back now. Becky. Fallon counters. And wait a minute, Fallon. Shining Wizard on the chair. Or Famouser on the chair. Famouser on the chair. That's what almost got her the title last month. Becky is still in it, though. The man is staying alive. Fallon going for her. Becky countering now. Becky Lynch dropping Fallon Henley. Hits her with the elbow now, and Becky grabbing the chair, essentially saying, why the hell should I have to take the high road? She hit me with the chair. She cost me the title. And Becky Lynch, she's got a point with asking why she's got to take the high road when she says things like that. That's what I heard her say in the ring there. As now she grabs Fallon Henley, rolling her through, looking to go right back into it, disarm her. Becky Lynch has got that disarmer right raked in, but referee calls a rope break. So Becky now grabbing onto Fallon here. Becky Lynch throws her across the ring, goes for it. Fallon Henley with the big counter, takes her down with a running bulldog to Becky. Fallon's got her now. Fallon Henley Looking for her. Whoa. Oh my god. What a counter by Becky. Becky Lynch countered the Famouser into a running bulldog. And Becky Lynch. Oh god. With that chair in perfect position. Manhandle slam off the top rope. Fallon's head collides with the chair. Becky Lynch regains the Women's United States title. Just like that, Becky Lynch wins back the Women's United States title from Fallon Henley. A big win there for Becky Lynch tonight. Lynch now a two-time Women's United States champion. The man has come back around, and the man has reclaimed her gold. Fallon Henley put up a good fight. She was a good Women's United States champion for her brief time with the gold. But in the end, the man comes back around and Becky Lynch wins back her championship. Right here is where it ended, and you'll see Fallon's head went bang and bounced off of the chair. As Becky Lynch finished the job. Your winner and new Women's United States champion, the man, Becky Lynch. Becky with the win. Our main event, John Cena, Seth Rollins. It's coming up next. Let's do this. The final match of Breaking Point coming up next. Becky Lynch, once again, the United States Women's Champ. And perhaps that means the return of the US Open Challenge on Monday. Alright, folks, this is what you've all been waiting for. Your main event of the evening. The following contest, set for one fall, is for the WWE Championship. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds. He is the greatest of all time, gracing Indianapolis with his presence one last time. Now you see him, the never-seen 17, looking to become the unseen 18. John Cena. And here comes his opponent. Taped up, battered, bruised. Now a double champion. None of the normal flamboyance or flair tonight. Reigns and Mox had it in them to change gear. Seth had to get rushed to medical to get patched up for this matchup. He is still in his Shield gear. He has just taken his vest off. The WWE Champion and 1/3 of the LS11 Universe Trios Champions. The Visionary, the Revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins, making his way down to the ring. Oh, wait a minute! Cena! Cena ambushing Rollins before the bell! Cena's like a shark. He smells blood in the water. Hanging on the concrete. And Cena, he knows Rollins is going to be too proud to back out of the match. as he's going after the ribs. He's going after the taped ribs. And now he's going after that. Look at the knee. Look at the left knee of Seth Rollins. He's got a knee brace on. That is the knee that he tore in 2016 that kept him out of action for months that year following WrestleMania 32. And now Cena. He is going right after that leg. We saw him viciously take out LA Knight a few weeks ago. The night that Cena did the unthinkable. The night that John Cena turned his back on the fans. The night that John Cena became a bad guy. And now Cena is just beating the holy hell out of Seth Rollins. And Cena. The match technically still hasn't even started. Oh god, this is the second time tonight for Seth Rollins to go through the announce table. Cena throwing Rollins into the ring. And John Cena picking up the WWE title. The official is begging Seth, who is staggered back to his feet, not to do it. Not to do the match, to let the match be called off for tonight. And Seth is saying, we're going to do it. Oh my god! Seth is called for the match. And still the bell has not rung. And the referee arguing with Cena. The referee tried to tell him we can't do this match. Not with this. Not with Seth down like this. But Seth. No, 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 no. We ain't doing it like that, Adrian. Ring the fucking bell. Well, Seth has told Adrian Butler, the official, to do it. Cena's saying do it. Is the bell gonna... The bell rings. It's on. And Cena now. The match has officially started now. Rollins. Seth Rollins starting to come back into it now. Goes for a drop kick. Cena. Going right after the knee again. Seth Rollins is down. Cena's got him by the knee at this point. Cena says, you can't see me. 5-knuckle shuffle. And now John Cena. Attitude adjustment. Seth Rollins is still in it, though. Cena just holding up the WWE title like he's already won it. But Seth! Stomp to Cena! Seth Rollins into a stomp. Cena kicks out. That is Seth's first real bit of offense, and Cena kicked out not even one. We're used to Cena kicking out at 2 of everything. No matter how quick into the match it is. And he just kicked out at 1 An unheard of for Cena. And now he is going after Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, though, goes for a big knee strike. Cena knocking him down again. Every time Seth is trying to mount something, Cena's just got him down. Seth Rollins, though, forearm strike. Into another one. Seth Rollins now. Sling blade. Cena down. Seth Rollins has got Cena down now. Seth Rollins. Into. Winter Phoenix Splash. Cena countered. Cena gonna look for a fourth AA now. Seth Rollins slides out of it again. Down Seth. Here we go. Into. Stomp again to Cena. Rolling him over for a third. Curb stomp again. Seth Rollins. 1, 2. No! I told you, John, even on your best days, you're not taking this from me. And now Cena circling the ring here. John Cena. Arguing with the official now. And Seth Rollins. Oh no! Accidentally clobbers the official. And Rollins. Pedigree. And now Seth. Coming off the ropes. Oh my God, Cena countered the stomp. Cena countered the stomp. And into Rollins. Five moves, huh? You always made fun of 5 moves. Watch me beat your golden boy with them. There's one. There's the second. That 4th AA. 5th AA even. May have done him in. John Cena now. Just like the old days. One more attitude adjustment. One, 2, 3. He's done it. He just set the record. Breaking point. We wondered who would reach theirs first. And with a pre-match assault, Seth Rollins would try everything he could. He came in, he went for this final stomp here. Cena popped him up in the air for the AA. And then Cena said, watch me beat your golden boy with the 5 moves you've always bitched about. The dreaded 5 moves of doom, as it used to be called. Tonight was exactly that. 4 years ago in Season 3, he broke Ric Flair's record and became a 17-time world champion. Tonight, he breaks his own record. John Cena is now an 18-time world champion. As the official handing John Cena the championship to just a sea of boos. A sea of booing from the LS11 universe. He's called the Unseen 18 now for a reason. Security helping him get out of here before there's a damned riot. I've been Xander, and that was Universe. Special thanks to $10 and above Patreon backers: JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willits, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best place to support me directly, and you get Main Event, Honor Club, Let's Play content, early access to side videos from other channels, and more.